Enter Talks.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Enter Talks, where we talk how buyers and sellers make smart decisions with confidence. Before we begin, a quick clarification. I work as a business and transaction advisor and investor. I'm not acting as a licensed real estate agent or broker, and I do not provide legal or financial advice. When a transaction requires licensed professionals, I coordinate closely with attorneys, CPAs, and licensed brokers to ensure everything is handled properly. If you are thinking about selling or buying a service business, this video is for you. Most people assume these businesses are simple to sell or buy because they are mobile service based or don't require a storefront. In reality, businesses, transactions can be more fragile than people expect. I've seen profitable service companies struggle to sell. I've seen excited buyers walk away late in the process, and almost every time it was not the business itself. It was how the transaction was handled. That's where experience guidance makes a difference. Quick reminder, before you continue, subscribe to Enter Talks, like this video, make some comments. You planning to buy, sell, or you have your own opinion. My name is Kirilyuk. I work as a business advisor and transaction consultant, helping buyers and sellers navigate business transactions, including service businesses like landscaping, pool services, pest control, mobile detailing, pressure washing, and more. List goes on and on, everything about service. In some cases, I personally invest. In other cases, I advise clients through the transaction process and coordinate with the appropriate licensed professionals. I don't replace attorneys, brokers, or accountants. I work alongside with them. My role is to help clients avoid costly mistakes, protect confidentiality, understand real market conditions, and move through the transaction calmly and strategically. Clients do not work with me to learn how to do these transactions themselves. They work with me for judgment, experience, and clarity. Service businesses are different from the brick-and-mortar businesses. They often rely on the owner's relationships, recurring customers, employees or subcontractors, vehicles and equipment, scheduling the routing systems. That means the biggest risks are not always visible on paper. Transferability, customer retention, employee stability, and price discipline matters just as much as revenue. Because of that, service businesses require a very controlled, well-managed transaction process. For service businesses owners, the biggest risks usually include unrealistic valuation expectation, exposing the sale too early, relying too heavily on the owner personality, sharing sensitive information with unqualified buyers. My role is to help sellers prepare the business so it's transferable, understand how buyers actually evaluate service businesses, protect employees, customers, and operations, and evaluate offers beyond just the headline price. When sellers are prepared and expectations are aligned, outcomes improve and deals close more smoothly. If this is helpful, make sure you are subscribed to Enter Talks and hit the like button. For buyers, the biggest risk isn't missing a deal. The biggest risk is buying a service business that depends too heavily on the seller, has unstable labor, has unclear pricing or margins, or doesn't retain customers after transaction. I help buyers think clearly about cash flow consistency, customer retention, employee structure, equipment and vehicle assets, and how sustainable the business really is. I don't tell buyers what to do. I help them understand what they are committing to before it becomes expensive. Confidentiality is critical in service business transactions. Employees, customers, and competitors should never casually learn a business is for sale. Information must be shared in stages with the right protection and only with qualified buyers. A control process protects the business, preserves value, reduces disruption, and keeps negotiations professional. It's not secrecy, it's responsibility. I work best with buyers and sellers who value preparation, discretion, clear communication, and thoughtful decision making. If you are looking for shortcuts or someone to rush a deal, I'm probably not the right fit. But if you want a steady advisor who protects your interests and helps you avoid costly mistakes, that's exactly what I do.
Enter talks.
If you are considering buying or selling a service business, or you simply want to understand your options before making a decision, I invite you to reach out. A short conversation is usually enough to determine the right next steps. This is Enter Talks. I'm David Kirilyuk. Let's subscribe and comment below. And I'll see you in the next one.